Alright guys and gals, this is Northman, and I'm going to be talking about health skill in Tarkov, because some stuff actually came up that makes me think that vitality actually directly influences it. And through some testing offline, I'll pop up the Excel spreadsheet of some of what I did. I was able to figure out that strength and endurance level up. Strength's about a point two average, I believe, for 100 count. So if you count to 100 while you're walking, you'll hit it. That does not count for like 100 clicks. So it's not step based, it's purely distance based. So your clicks, if you take one step at a time, you don't travel the same amount of distance as just walking for 100 count. And then for endurance, it came out to be for every 1.5 um, endurance increase, you get 0.1 to health. So strength comes out to be 0.5 to 0.1. So it's a little stacked there. It takes a long time to level up, just concentrate on strength and endurance. But that was my initial testing, just wanted to be able to eliminate those variables. And at first I thought maybe stress resistance was also being a factor, and so went into raids offline and just kind of let myself get shot by scavs and stuff to figure out what was going on. And I was noticing that we were getting increases in both health, or all health, vitality, and strength stress resistance pretty consistent. So to try and eliminate stress resistance, I decided I needed to go into actual raids and start, taking damage and stuff. And what I was able to do was actually show, and this would be another page, I charted it, I was actually able to show where stress resistance actually drops. I don't see as significant of a drop in health. Now, at the same time, all the other skills dropped during that specific raid. They didn't level up the same amount. So I then went through and tried to do two variable analysis, two unknowns, solved for it, and I got one variable being a negative, which tells me that one of those variables is not actually there. So I went through and figured out what health was. I had figured out that I could eliminate stress resistance entirely for increasing health. Now there's other factors here that I can't account for, so I can't actually put a number to how much vitality increases health, because I was getting blacked out limbs and dying, and all of those seem to actually directly affect health as well. So there's still, I can't eliminate enough variables to strictly say how much vitality affects health. But when I'm tracking my vitality and comparing it to how much my health increases, I'm seeing more increase than what I'm getting from strength and endurance. So either it's a compounding factor where the same things that increase vitality are increasing health, and vitality is directly feeding into health, or it's just those things greatly affect health and they greatly affect vitality. So pretty directly linked as far as I can tell. The other thing to note, like I mentioned, is when you black out a limb, you are actually increasing health. And I want to say when you're taking damage, it increases. Based on some of the testing, you would have seen that at the beginning of this video, where I walked in and I let myself get shot on an offline, and then I'd lay down, pull up my skills, and we could actually track health increasing as I was getting shot. That's my initial testing, was I took an amount when I started the raid, and then when I got hit the first time, and then when I got hit the second time, and I couldn't take a fourth one because when I got hit the fourth time, or yeah, when I got hit the third time, I died. So being offline raid, I couldn't account for that, and that was part of the reason I went to doing this on online raids. I didn't want to. I was trying to avoid testing this online just because there's a lot of other variables I can't account for, and I wouldn't be able to take those steps in between. But I was trying to keep this down to about 5 minutes, and we're about 4:30 in this. So this was just a quick testing and to figure out what was going on. And honestly, the best way to level health right now, as far as I can see, is just normally going in raids and making sure you get in fights, but trying to take some hits at the same time. Not too many. Don't get yourself killed. One thing I saw some people saying in Deadly Slobs streams was go in with a hatchet and just get killed over and over and over again would probably be the most efficient, but I think that would be not the greatest way of doing it because you can level up your endurance, strength, vitality, and stress resistance at the same time, and that's going to benefit you more all around. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys hopefully on the next one.